Bitcoin maxis have triumphed. It is clear you should sell all your crypto and buy only Bitcoin. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. Da Vinci is my first name, Jeremy is my last. And man, you know what? With this dump and I'm looking at the Bitcoin dominance and looking at all the other cryptos just absolutely collapsing, and you're wondering what's going on. Well, it's clear, right? It was clear before. I've been telling you guys for the longest while. This is like, wait a second. If this thing gets over 60%, it could go all the way to 74. And then if it goes to 74 and gets over 74, it's going to go down 90%. Are you going to wait until, you know, the dominance just destroys all the altcoins, all the cryptos out there? Or are you going to do something now? Choice is yours. We're going to talk more about that in today's episode, as well as looking at our trades and looking at the charts and so forth. So with that said, let's get on with it, right? If you're interested, remember, if you're interested in trading, you can do so at bybit.davincij15.com, levex.davincij15.com, where we actually, thank you guys for signing up here, where you could actually watch this live, right? I have like live people here watching this, and you know, they're basically, right now, like, here we go. There you go, thank you. Your mic is above your head. I know, it's right here. Thank you. and they are commenting right now. So if you want to be a part of that, you can do so by, you know, following me under levex.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. Okay, let's take a look at this trade here. As you know, I have a buy order, I had a buy order a lot, like right around here, around the 77K, and then I moved it lower, right? Did I make a mistake? Only time will tell. We filled the gap and now we're bouncing. Now, are we gonna go all the way down to 74 and then bounce? I'm betting that it will. I think we'll get there and then bounce. So that's what I'm waiting for, and we're gonna hold the line for that. And you're like, wait a second, you're losing all kinds of money. But this kind of trade here is for the long-term trade where we see Bitcoin. We're betting that Bitcoin is not finished its bull run, right? It is going to 200,000. So if you can buy Bitcoin at 90K or under 90K and say, it's going to 200,000 to hold it for that, wouldn't you do that? Wouldn't you be happy when that happens? Yeah, you would. Well, there's a risk involved, of course, right? That it might not do that. And so you have to accept that risk. And so it's up to you if you want to accept that risk. There's no one pointing a gun to your head. There's a chance that it could fail, just like this trade did. This trade failed, right? Looked like, oh, for sure. Yeah, we're going to head up and close the gap. We're not even going to go all the way to take profits at the gap close. We're going to just go just partially. And what happened? Well, I went and filled the other gap first. It is what it is, right? So you got to take the losses with the wins, right? And that's why you don't ever put everything on one trade ever. Even though it might look really, really good, it doesn't mean that it will work out the way you intended. So accept that when you're trading. Okay, moving forward, right? Looks like we might try, now that we filled the gap, let's show you that. But before we do, actually, let's just take a look at the trading different. If you're interested at using trading different, which allows you to show you what all the liquidity pools are, basically on Bybit, where people are going to get liquidated and so forth. And you can see it went for the liquidations first. And we should have looked at that probably yesterday before we make that trade, because then we could have saw, oh yeah, look at that. There were a lot more people betting that it was going to fill the upper gap than it was going to fill the lower gap. So with that said, can we go all the way down to the 74.5? Looking at that, yes. Look at this, there's some liquidity down here. And they're probably going to build this liquidity as they rise higher, just to trap some of the bulls, the hyper bulls, into position and then go after them. No guarantees, of course, that happens, but that's what it looks like that may happen. Okay, let's take a look. See, you can see the gap has been fully closed, right, with a nice wick, right, on the daily here. And it touched the 200 daily moving average, right, since, you know, the breakout level here. So this could indicate, right, if we are still in the bullish sense, even if we do a daily close below this, right, it still means that you can see that it still means that we could be bullish and we could just take off. It just means we're just psyching out the people before we actually do take off. And that's always the case with crypto. So we could end up, you know, coming down here and then heading up at least to very fill the gap before we actually retest this lows to see how low we can test on that after filling that gap. If we fail to test the 73, that's a good sign, because then we're going to probably zigzag all the way up and off we go, right? And so you want to be in position once we do that. So with that said, let's come back to the dominance chart afterwards. Let's go back to Bitcoin. And yeah, so you could either take another trade and say, okay, well, that didn't work out, but let's see if, you know, there is a nice W here. Maybe this will take us back up to the key levels here, and we can take our try our luck once again. It's up to you. Just make sure that you do not place too much on the trade so that you could end up losing. So you should take the trade to stop loss at that wick right there. And let's see if there's a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Yeah, filling the gap. So it's a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio that, hey, we're going to fill the gap. No guarantees that that's going to work, right? We could end up, you know, rolling over and going further down. It is what it is. Looking at Solana, yeah. Wow. Solana has broken key levels to indicate the target is $80K or lower. $80 or lower. 80K. What do you think? This is Bitcoin? No. So yeah, things are looking pretty dark. And same with Ethereum. It's targeting the $1,500 level as its first stop target. Yeah, we are in this. This is it, right? Everything is going to collapse further down. There will be pumps back up, but it's set in stone right now. No guarantees, of course, that it will do that for sure, but the odds are very high right now. Of course, looking at the liquidity zone, there's more liquidity here going downwards than there is going up. So you can see that prices could break down all the way easily to the 1,500 or lower on Ethereum. So looking at Solana, interesting though, there's no liquidity lower. It looks like it could bounce, right, heavily all the way to 160 or in the zone, or 155, one something, because there's so much shorting going on that these guys could get chased after by liquidity zone. So look out above for that. If you're interested in using Trading Different, you could do so and get 10% off at tradingdifferent.davincij15.com. Links in the description below. All right. With that said, yeah, man, let's just go to the shorter time frame for Solana. Looks like, yeah, we probably, let's see here. Yeah, we're overextended ourselves. Probably even on a daily. Let's see here. Yeah, we have been overextended in the daily for a while, and then we pumped up, and now we're back to oversold. But doesn't mean we can't be even more oversold. But yeah, you can see that this downward movement has been a long way, and there's odds that a quick reversal is possible from the. I was hoping that the 38.2 didn't even get tested again. Damn. From this, so we have another low here. Hopefully that's started from the ultimate high. If not, it's fine. Oh no, it's from this big up and down movement. So, wow. 38.2 is now at the 181. Jesus. We are pretty, this is a pretty colossal move down, right, for Solana that Man, well, and it's got more to go, and it's like this is not looking pretty. So with that said, right, be safe out there, right? Best thing to do is to just hold Bitcoin, and it seems all the other cryptocurrencies seem to be like failing to do their thing, right? Solana, right, I'd expected, with Trump and everybody, creating meme coins on there, that people would start creating more meme coins. But no, quite the opposite happened. It looks like it might be a problem with the fact that, hey, you know what, the market is over. The meme coin cycle might be just over, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully we get another crack at the bat. But with the process of Solana just dropping like a rock, may not be the case. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.